Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down taken at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Mikey, 18.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to go play action with Howard. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Go,
line.
set.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. They're self-inflicted penalties. The opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
This returnable from the 4. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
41-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. from the gun, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of around 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
T-Ren, I'm gonna go.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Skins it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Pass taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Going for it all. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey! Report!
Now Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
Second and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7.
Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Howard to throw here on first down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This is taken at the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Hold on, ready?
Jackson out of the pistol. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Lamar, good work from the pistol. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Ravens first down.
It's not!
That one is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down. Again, it's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Mark down at the 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Yo.
Throwing Jackson. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Third and goal.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Hey, report! Report! Sit on!
Now it's Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
They send a receiver in motion left. They're going to go play action with Howard. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down, Steelers.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this down to the 47. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Steelers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Let's go.
To throw is Howard. Quick hitting slant there. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
7-yard gain on the play.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Third down, 3 to go. Howard to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready, shot. Sit on. Go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Hey, report. Sit on. Sit on.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Change it. Hey, Alfred, sit on. Sit on. What are you? Hey, sit on. What are you? Hey, sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now Jackson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
You. 180.
Now, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
DC, ready?
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
DC, ready? You are X. You are X.
2nd down, Jackson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens back within 7. It's 35-28. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Minkah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
It's on! Coaching! Hey, Ozzie! Sit up! Sit up!
Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Throwing Jackson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to go play action with Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Real quick.
Try to start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
There's a handoff out of the gun, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson looking to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. they're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
It is 3rd and long.
Shot! What a shot! Shot!
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
Ravens.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Shaq.
From the gun, it's Howard. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Play action. It's Howard. Exiting the pocket right. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Ravens, 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
46-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Moving to his right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, here's Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were, or how long you played, eventually you're just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly, because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go now.
At the 9-yard line.
Get out of the gun. Here's Howard. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Sit on. 180. Nice shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey.
Now Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got it inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Now, faking the give. There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on third down is Howard. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. By Malachi starts.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Now a toss play, running left, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now it's Jackson. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Steelers 52.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Howard. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a run on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Quick throw, taken in, and he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He'll throw for it with Howard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A give, and here's Johnson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Howard. That cat reels it in on the right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Check off.
They'll run with Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard
So,
pickup.
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Howard. Quick throw here is complete.
Complete to number 84. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 2nd down, it's Howard. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here we go, set.
Howard to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Play action. It's Howard. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll try to run with Johnson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
13, 13, come on!
Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.